Hello, this is Heather Hoffman, and today I have a fun treat packaging project to share with you using the new scallop tag and bag creator from Reverse Confetti. And I'm going to show you just how simple this is. I've die cut this already from iced aqua cardstock, and you cut two panels and then you score at the same spot. I am scoring mine just ½ an inch in. If you do them further, you'll get a wider bag. Do them a little thinner like I'm doing. That's perfect for just a thin little treat to slide in there. And then add adhesive on one side, adhere the other one over the top, and it folds together to create your little bag holder. Now I'm going to die cut a window in the front using one of the extra little dies in that same confetti cut set. I like to tape it in place with a bit of post-it tape before I run it through my Big Shot, just to make sure it doesn't move once I've decided where I want it. This is going to allow me to peek through and see my treat on the inside, which is kind of a fun touch. There you go. See how it folds together there. And I love the stitching detail on there as well. Now, once I've got that little spot cut in there, I have my little treat already. It's a hot cocoa mix, and I've slipped it in a long clear bag and folded it up. It's just about enough for a good cup of cocoa. That's from Trader Joe's. It's really yummy peppermint cocoa. It's one treat we look forward to every year. And I'm adding a tiny piece of double-sided tape at the back just to adhere that down. Now that's going to hold it in place so it doesn't slide out of my bag while I'm carrying it around and delivering it. And I'm using a hole punch to punch a little hole at the top. And this is where I'm going to tie my tag on and tie it closed with a little bit of twine at the end. Now I've die cut one of those little scallop tags from this set, and then I'm using Christmas Circle stamp set to stamp the image onto that. And I just chose a simple one. And then Dark Roast dye ink from Reverse Confetti, which coordinates perfectly with my hot cocoa. And then I have a little tag to tie on there. Now I wanted to add an additional little bit of images on the front. So I'm stamping out some images from the new Drink More Coffee stamp set. I love this little cup and all the little images. And despite the name of this stamp set, Drink More Coffee, if you leave some of the coffee details off, it also can be a cup of tea or hot cocoa or any other hot cozy drink that you'd like it to be. So I'm making a cup of cocoa to go on my little treat packaging. Now I'm using the little stripes. I had to lean my head over, excuse that, to line up the little stripes for the cup. And I'm stamping those with iced aqua, which coordinates with the cardstock I used to form my little treat bag. I'm using my Misty just to line it up and stamp it twice. I stamped all those images in the same Dark Roast dye ink that I used for the sentiment on my tag. Now I'm going to die cut all of those cute little images with the coordinating confetti cuts. Again, I like to use a tiny bit of post-it tape just to hold those dies in place so that I know they're not going to slip and slide while I'm doing my die cutting. And the post-it tape works really well because it will remove and not leave any residue. It won't peel my paper up. It comes off nice and clean and easy. Right, now I have those images die cut, and I'm going to plan a little arrangement to put them on the front, kind of poking over that window that I have on my treat packaging. I'm adhering them all together. You could use a glue pen or some smaller adhesive, but my tape runner worked just fine for what I wanted to do on these. So see how it adheres over there, so it's just kind of peeking over that window. And then I grabbed some dark jute string, and I'm going to poke that through my hole and use that to tie my tag on and attach my treat packaging all together at the top. All kinds of fun things you could put in here: hot cocoa, treats, candies. You can make the bag wider. You could use it for bigger candies, chocolates. These dies are really versatile. I love that, and I love how easy these little bags and these treat packaging. It's just so much more fun to give a little treat to someone with the fun packaging. Makes me want to think of someone that I can gift this to. Kind of a fun little surprise to tuck into a package. Thanks so much for coming by today. Have a wonderful day.